Zareen Nabila binti Salahuddin, and I completed my internship at the laboratory department in Ara Damansara Medical Centre. Throughout my experience as an intern, I learned several technical skills as well as how to regulate my emotions and remain resilient when facing challenges at work. In this video, I will reflect on my emotional awareness, self management, and future self development based on my internship experience. Instead of allowing my anxiety to affect my performance, I learned how to regulate my emotions by calming myself down, asking my coworkers questions whenever I was unsure, and carefully observing the working operations. I was motivated to stay focused and patient, even when learning new procedures. Even when I make small mistakes, I regard them as learning opportunities rather than failures. I reflected on what went wrong, accepted feedbacks from my supervisor, and made solutions to the problems. This allowed me to work better in the future. By reminding myself of the goal to learn and improve, I was able to stay motivated and resilient throughout the internship. At the beginning of my internship, I felt slightly anxious and confused when working in a real life laboratory environment. Compared to lecture based learning, the laboratory setting requires greater efficiency, accuracy, and responsibility. Throughout the working experience, I was unsure about performing diagnosis tests and how the machines work in analyzing patient specimens. I was also worried about the mistakes I've made in the analysis, which could lead to errors in patient results. This awareness of responsibility increased my anxiety, especially when handling unfamiliar procedures. However, the emotions I felt made me realize the importance of being cautious, attentive, and willing to learn in a professional healthcare setting. I set personal goals to improve both my communication and technical skills. The aim was to boost my confidence in handling laboratory procedures and to communicate clearly with my supervisor and coworkers. Over time, I became more proactive and responsible when working in the laboratory, such as preparing patient specimens properly and ensuring the procedures were followed accurately. I learned to respond professionally, which allowed me to develop both academically and emotionally, even when working under pressure. So instead of feeling worried, I continued to perform the task carefully and efficiently. This experience allowed me to develop not only emotionally by managing stress and responsibility, but also academically, which strengthens my understanding of laboratory practices. This internship taught me the importance of emotional regulation and resilience, especially when working in a professional healthcare setting. Through the challenges and difficulties faced, I learned how to remain calm, responsible, and open to continuous learning. In the future, I will continue to develop the skills and mindset gained from the internship to handle challenges in my career with confidence, professionalism, and a strong sense of responsibility.